Hey guys, welcome back to Aviassembly and the No Jet playthrough. I don't know how this is gonna go still, but so far we're doing alright. We've actually completed the first island completely, so now we need to move on to the snow area. So we gotta fly from here across to there. Now I'm thinking we actually edit this plane, we take off a few things, we just need to fly quite far. So let's edit this plane to be smaller and more useful. Alright, so first things first, let's go ahead and make this bit smaller in itself. There we go. I kind of need to be doing this on both sides, so actually let's mirror that. Do this. 1, 2, there we go. Go to this guy, edit that piece as well. Do 1, 2, excellent. And this guy, 1, and then this guy right here needs doing 2. There we go. Okay, beautiful. I think we could probably fly over there with just this one, but I'm not entirely sure. We've got 3.5 fuel. We can carry a lot of weight, but there's nothing to actually take over there. Let's add some little fuel tanks. There we go, shove it inside. And I'll do that. Actually, these ones, there we go. We'll do that one more time, and we'll fly this plane over to the snow. Alright, here we go. It should be relatively easy to do this, I feel. Although maybe not. Who knows? Let's just take off and fly as far as we can go, I guess. Yeah, we're probably going to have to land at an airport on this island. I'm thinking I might try and land at Spring Hills. Maybe first? And then maybe we can hop over to here, and then from the lumber camp we can fly over to there. I don't know. We'll see. Okay, flying in actually kind of hot, that's okay. There we go, going in for a landing, bit of a bouncy one, but that's fine. We'll throttle down a little bit. Can I make it 6.8 kilometers from here? Well, I don't know. Let's try and get ourselves into the air. We're going to try and get quite high, and I'm going to attempt to do the entire trip from here. I feel like this is kind of a stupid idea, but we'll see how it goes. Come on. We're still ascending. We really haven't made it far. That's okay. Not a natural quake. Interesting. Yeah, I wonder what that is. Who knows? Who knows? Alright. We're going a speed of 100. We're on half fuel already. Okay. We haven't quite made it halfway, but that's fine. Still trying to ascend, because it's easier for our plane to move if we go higher. And you know what? I can actually already see the runway. We've made it. We've actually made it. Amazing. Low on fuel. Find a place to land. Roger that. Whee! Remember, I don't actually have parachutes on this one, so we need to slow down before we land. Oh, come on. There we go. Glider in. Oh. Oh. Yep. 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 Boop. There we go. We landed. Nice. We've made it to the snow. That's pretty good. All right, guys. We got to make the small hop from here to here. So let's go ahead and do that now. We just got to fly over the mountain. I don't know. I can't remember what it's actually like from here. But what we'll do is we'll fly from here over to there. And then once we've done that, we'll actually come back to here and we'll build a completely new aircraft. Yeah, completely new. I think that'll be fun. Oh, I just got some scrap. That's nice. That is pretty good. Going in for a landing now. Yes, come on. Okay. I kind of need to unlock the, Oh, come on. Come on. Yep, that works. I need to unlock the, whatchamacallums? The parachutes. Do I already have them unlocked? I don't even know. Anyway, we've got an actual mission now. We need to bring ice, ore, and stone back to here. Okay. Okay, we can do that. Let's build a new plane to do it, though. Okay, I actually really wanted to use this. I don't know if we can, though. Let me just spawn in really quickly. Continue. Research. Yeah, I want to unlock... Oh, I can't unlock the cockpit because I need 25 scrap. I only have 15, so we need an extra 10. Never mind. We'll have to just build it with this. Okay, so... how much is a turboprop engine, actually? It is 650. Okay, that's fine. let's go ahead and just build a relatively normal aircraft, I guess. Yeah, shove those guys onto there, shove this guy onto here, send it backwards. At this back piece, we're just going to do this. There we go. We're then going to move this bit upwards, obviously, like that. And then I guess we need wings, we need engines, we need landing gear. There's a lot we need to do here. Okay, wings. Let's shove those. I actually kind of want them top mounted. Yeah, I wish we could like stretch the wings. I think that'd be really cool. But anyway, we're going to mount them together on the top like so. Bit weird, but also kind of cool. Turboprop engines going to go on those wings right there like so. Okay. We're then going to go for tail wing. We're going to have it like this. And then we need landing gear as well, and then we're good to go. The thing is though, this plane can't really carry very much. But it'll do the first few missions until we at least have some more scrap. At least we might even find some on the journey around. We'll have to wait and see. Anyway, let's go ahead and have this at the front. Where's the center of gravity on this boy? On this boy! Alright, cool. It's quite far back. I'm going to shove that back there, and I'm going to do this. Yeah. Okay, I mean, that's pretty weird. It's not actually low enough. There we go. Because this one's really, really high. There we go. Okay, spawn it in. Let's see what that looks like. Yeah, I mean, it is resting on 2 landing gear. Not quite the first one. Not quite. Okay, edit plane. I'm going to move these slightly back. And slightly up. There we go. That should help us a bit. What else am I thinking? We need some fuel. So let's go ahead and trick some of these guys inside as well. There we go. Inside. Thank you. And I'll do another one because I can. There we go. Okay. Yeah, all I really want from this plane is to be able to unlock the next cockpit. That's all I want. So, let's go ahead and take off. And we'll fly straight to the next base, just up here. Hopefully we can get there. Looks like we can. Maybe. Alright, let's go ahead and select this. And, yeah, we get markers. Good! Yeah, this is cool. Okay, yeah, the mountains are not great for planes. Just saying. If you're gonna have a mine somewhere, make sure you put your runway somewhere where the mountains aren't. That would be good. Alright, there we go. Usually we get food delivered from the farm and the fishing port, but I haven't received it in a while. They're probably having trouble because of the earthquake. Can you help us? Now we need to go get some stuff for here as well, don't we? Fish and fruit. Okay. Right, so first of all though, we need 2 ore. So load, load. Oh, apparently that's quite heavy, eh? Okay, let's try and take off with this. We were in the air. We've just broke our front landing gear on that takeoff. But we are flying. So that's okay. Oh my goodness. Can I even get over here? Pitch! Yeah! Climb! Climb! Yeah, we did it. Nice. We're flying straight over the top. But really, all I really want to do is find scrap that is located just like dotted around. It'd be really nice to find some right now, but I don't see any. I don't see any at all. Never mind. I mean, we've made it back home. So we can drop off this. And then... oh boy. That was... yeah, that wasn't a great landing. It didn't look like it was going to be a great landing for a while. But there we go. We got coins. That's good. But really, we need scrap. Alright guys, I'm editing the plane. I am editing the plane just a little bit. So I'm going to move these guys to the side and move them upwards slightly. I'm then going to go to landing gear again. And I'm going to chuck this on here like so. Uh-oh. Okay, yeah, what I was doing before my doggo started barking loads is I was just trying to like... oh, my K. I wasn't expecting to do that. No, I was wanting to move these guys upwards to the same point and actually put it on the other side of the engine. Kind of like that, so I guess that's fine, maybe? Gonna move this one a tiny touch up as well. There we go. And are they the same way forwards and backwards? Not quite. There. I feel like that's good. We're also going to go with a double front wheel as well, because I feel like that just makes sense. I'm also going to move those upwards a little bit, because I can. Okay, excellent. I feel like the wings could do with being bigger, but it is what it is. So, what do we need to do now? Well, we need to get fruit from there over to here. Interesting. I don't know if we've got the speed for that just yet, so let's just go get the ice first. Alright, so we're coming in for a landing. Coming in hot, actually. Kind of fast anyway. Yep, here we go. On the runway, please. Oh, that was a heavy landing. Heavy touchdown anyway. Okay, the earthquake damaged our ice packing plan. Can you get us the materials for repairs? What do you need? What do they want? They want copper and glass. That's fine. Okay, so load cargo. 3 is all I can carry. How many do they need? 5. Okay, let's see if we can take off with 3. Come on! Get us in the air! Yeah, I mean, it wants to. Yep, okay. Whew! We can fly with 3 ice. That's good. That is good. I feel like I just need bigger wings. That would actually help this plane out a lot. Like a lot. These wings are tiny. They're so small. Alright, we're coming over. Nice. Alright, we've got so much fuel, so this is fine. I need to remember, though, the ice is delicate. It's fragile. So, we need kind of a soft landing, otherwise it'll break. That was a very heavy landing. But kind of smooth at the same time, so that's okay. Okay, thank you for the delivery. We need 2 more ice. Let's go get it. Give me the chance to refuel, because I need to go. 1,200. We got loads of money. We actually have a hell of a lot more money than I expected at this point. I think we might even almost have enough. Whoa. For 2 more turboprop engines. That would be very interesting. Actually. Yeah. I'm coming in! Coming in hot! Yes! Oh, nice. Okay, landed. Give me some stuff. I only need 2, so that's what I'm gonna take. There's no reason to take more than that, so we're out of here. Excuse me, coming through. Oh, lagged a little bit there, but we're good. Oh, we're in the air. Beautiful. Okay, again, we need to land somewhat softly, so let's turn into this. I need to build up some speed forwards, otherwise we're just gonna fall out the sky. Ah, okay. A very hard landing again, but fortunately we have a lot of wheels to land on. Alright, there we go. So we completed that bit of the mission. Is the last one here just the stone? Is that what it is? Yeah, 1 stone. I wonder if I can do that. I wonder if I can. Let's take off really quickly from here. We'll fly out and we'll see. Where am I actually flying towards? Yeah, we'll see. Oh. How much 1 stone is to carry. Obviously, we don't need to worry about, like, speed on that one. We just need to worry about being able to take off. So, we'll see how this goes. Let's go ahead and just, like, land. Come on. Coming in. Yep. Turn. Turn, lift. Ugh. Yep, landed. Okay, nice. Refuel. Load cargo. 300. We can do that. Okay, I've modified the plane. We have modified the aircraft to 300. Okay. These wings, I don't think are actually gonna cut it. But at the same time, maybe, just maybe, they will. Who knows, though? Alright, there we go. We got our wings mounted back on there. They're not actually quite mounted properly. There we go. Good. Center of gravity is like where the wings are, because the engines are pretty heavy, so it's pretty much where the engines are. Interesting. Okay, so at this point, I feel like, yes, this aircraft can probably carry 300, but can it get into the sky with 300 is maybe a different question. So, what I'm going to do is add another propeller, engine, turboprop onto the rear. Obviously, we're gonna angle it down, I need to flip it over and twist it around. So actually, let's just do this. Twist it around. This is going to be a push prop, and we are now good to go. Is it going to work? I don't know. Alright, well, we're sat on the runway, nice. So let's go ahead and take off. Okay, the thing is we need wings. Okay, so, I mean, we took off there, sort of fine. We need more wings. We need more money for wings, and then we'll be fine. But, like, in this situation, this is some weird-looking aircraft, I'm not gonna lie. It's a bizarre-looking plane. I wonder if we can do this. Okay, we're coming in over the hills. Here we go. I think taking off and flying towards the other airport, we're gonna have to go to the right here. Alright, gain some speed so we actually hit the runway. Nice, that was a really hard landing. Okay, low on fuel, that's fine. Load cargo, stone. Okay. Refuel. Refuel. So we need to take, obviously, the stone to there. It's not very far away. 3.6. Let's try and take off, like, that way. Refuel, refuel, refuel. Okay, we're getting our speed. We are not quite in the air. Oh, we're gonna use the hill to our advantage here. Oh, just don't explode. Oh my! Nah, it's not happening. That is not gonna happen. Alright, well, maybe that was a dumb decision anyway. What we're gonna do is we're gonna fly straight up to the factory now. We're gonna try and pick up the amount of glass. So 10 glass and 1 copper. And we're gonna try and fly that down to here. That will then give us 30 scrap. That's exactly what we need. Alright, I've done a boo-boo. I've actually done a big boo-boo flying over here. I found some scrap on the way and I went and got it. So I'm not even going to make it to the airport. Yeah, that ain't it. That is not it. Mayday! Mayday! Going down! Okay, guys. You might hate me for this. You might not hate me for this. I don't know. But wooden wings. Yeah. Wooden wings are much cheaper. They are much cheaper than the other wings that we have. So, what I'm thinking is, to get more lift, for a little bit less money, we use wooden wings. We don't need the speed. Like I said earlier, we don't need the speed. What we need is the lift. So, we now have more wings than we had before, which generate more lift than we have had before, but we have the same amount of engines. So, take off. Oh, our butt is dragging on the floor. Okay. I mean, the lift is definitely noticeable there. We're not gonna break the speed limit anyway, so maybe that's fine. I don't know. I feel like it's not fine. It doesn't look fine. It doesn't look fine to me. But anyway, let's keep climbing. Hopefully we can reach around 750 in altitude. And then we might be able to make it all the way there. Who knows? There we go, 750. Throttle back a bit. Oh, I don't know. I feel like we should have landed on our way. Yeah, look for a place to land. We're not making that. I've made another bad plane, guys. Sorry. I mean, to be fair, it was good to check. It was good to check whether this would work. And I mean, it kind of does, but at the same time, it kind of doesn't. And also, it's a tail dragger instead now, which it wasn't before. Anyway, lift. Lift! Yep, there we go. We can't actually break the speed limit unless we dive anyway, but I don't know. I feel like this is a stupid plane to have built. Oh, the earthquake disrupted our... Okay, yeah, obviously. Yep. So, we need to fly from there, down to here, and we need to deliver 1 copper, 10 glass. Refuel, load cargo. 1 copper, 10 glass. What is the likelihood this thing can even take off with this? And then what is the likelihood we can fly that far? I feel like it's not great. I feel like it's not great at all. Yeah, that wasn't good. All right, guys, we've made some design decisions. We made, well, we made it different. Obviously, I've squeezed the fuselage to be smaller now, and I've added 2 of the normal wings instead of the biplane wings. I've also taken the wings off the back and added the vertical stabilizer wings sideways because I feel like that makes more sense. We've now got a lot more speed, and it looks nicer. And to be honest, it looking nicer is generally the thing that I want anyway. So, yeah. Anyway, let's go see if we can deliver 1 copper and maybe like 2 glass in the first one. I feel like that makes I don't know, that makes sense. So we're going to be flying, obviously, from up here down to there. It's quite far, but I think we can make it. Although, we've pretty much run out of fuel just getting here. So maybe what we do is we do a hop. Yeah, I think a hop makes sense. Ugh, that was a bad landing. Okay, so, refuel. 1, 2 of those. Yeah, we're gonna fly maybe from here to here, then here to there? Does that make sense? I'm not sure it does. I don't know. Yeah, maybe. Alright, let's just go ahead and throttle up, fill up with fuel as much as we can, and lift! Lift! Yes! Okay, we do have lift. Now that we're a biplane, this is good. This is good. We're gonna just try and take off. Yep, gain altitude, fly in a straight line forwards. And that will be excellent, I think. Yeah. Okay, I mean, I don't mind this. I don't mind this. I feel like our plane looks pretty cool. And the airport is just here. Really? We could have probably made it. We could have probably made it. But never mind. We'll land here, we'll refuel, and then we'll go that way. Okay, here we go. Going in for a landing. Yes. Okay. Okay, bleed some speed by flaring it a bit. There we go. Landed. Nice. Okay, refuel. Refuel. Spam refuel as we go this way. And then eventually... Come on. Eventually... Oh! We'll get there. Yeah, I think with the next load of glass, we're just going to fly straight there. I think so. Alright, here we go. Coming in hot. Coming in heavy. It is actually heavy. Yes, final approach. Oh, yeah, for Frantic Heavy. Coming in. Oh! Alright, that wasn't the greatest landing, but it was soft enough to deliver the glass. So that's what we needed. Yeah, so we're going to have to collect the glass at the factory and bring that over as well. Yep, okay, 52 coins. We need 8 more glass. Okay, we have to do this because I really want to unlock that cockpit. So, yeah. Does anyone need ice? Ah, deliver 2 ice. Okay, load cargo, 1, 2. What else do they need? Ore. Ah, okay, we should have flown there as well. Never mind. Alright, let's take off. Because we're flying back over there. Ooh. Okay, so it's like 6 kilometers away from here. That's fine. I think. That's fine, I think. Also, we do start with electricity. The sooner we unlock electric engines, probably the better, to be honest. But we'll see. Coming in hot! Alright, here we go. So, we'll land here, obviously, with the ice. The ice is fragile, so we need to flare it again. We need to actually land, though. Yeah, we can't overshoot the runway. Bad idea. Alright, there we go. Give me that money! Yes, and then we can refuel, we can load cargo, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and we can take it with us and get it delivered. Yes. Okay. Oh, lift off before the mountain. Come on. The 3-engine design on this thing has actually been very useful. It just gives us enough power to take off, and that's great. Our speed isn't great, though. So I'm hoping the electric engines are maybe a little bit faster than the turboprops. I don't know. We'll have to wait and see. Alright, coming in hot! Please! Please land nicely. That would be great. Come on. Yep. Oh, no! Yeah, to be fair, that was a bad landing. We gotta go get 2 more glass.